Okay, you should be all able to see my screen. Please let me know if you can't. You can use the chat function at any time to interrupt me. But yeah, since we only have half an hour, I will just jump right into it. So yeah, welcome to our Study Abroad webinar by Asia Exchange and Beyond Abroad. I'm your host for today, and I'm Cindy. I work as a partnership specialist at Asia Exchange and Beyond Abroad, and I'm working mainly with our sending and receiving institutions. So I know most of our host universities as well as our destinations. I'm also a former Asia Exchange student. I've been abroad with Asia Exchange back in 2017. I've been to Bali, Indonesia, and I had an amazing time there. And now it's my job and my passion to make it possible for more students to make this amazing experience of studying abroad in a maybe not so common destination. And this webinar is really short, very quick and concise. I will just inform you about studying abroad as a free mover, how it all works, and show you some of our partners. And then in the end, I hope I will leave enough time for some of your questions as well. Then let me jump right into this presentation. So this is the agenda for today. I will tell you a bit about us, Asia Exchange and Beyond Abroad, who we are, then the challenges with going abroad and why you might go as, or why you're here maybe today. Maybe you consider going as a free mover. Then I will present our programs and services, and at the end, our destinations. Okay, but let's start. Who are we even? So Asia Exchange was founded in Finland back in 2007. And the general idea was to make it easier for students to find a way to study abroad, especially in Asia, because back in the days it was hard to find student partner university to apply by themselves. And there were just a lot of hurdles to study abroad. So two Finnish guys came up with the idea to create a pathway to Asia and make it easy and affordable for future students to study in Asia. This idea developed further and further, and then in 2020 we became Beyond Abroad as well, because we are not only sending students to Asia these days, but also to Europe, Latin America, Australia. So basically global. And we are proud to be the most affordable study abroad provider. And since we are already in existence since 2007, we send over 10,000 students. So we do have the expertise, and we're not only sending from one country, but we're truly international, sending students from everywhere. Moving on. So why do we really exist? Why can students not just use, for example, their university partnerships to go abroad? So what we are doing, what I mentioned, is we are sending so-called free movers. And if you're enrolled in university, you might know that you always have the chance to go abroad through your university's partnerships, for example. And the problem with that is that these partnerships are quite limited. So for example, imagine you're a student and you really want to do a semester abroad in, let's say, South Korea. It's a very popular destination. And all of your fellow students might think the same. You all want to go to South Korea, but your university is limited to maybe sending 5 students per semester. And then you have the other option to go as a so-called free mover, meaning you're not going through your university partnerships, but you're going all by yourself. And you have to organize everything on your own. You have to pay the tuition fee. You have to do the application by yourself, get in contact with some universities abroad, look which one accepts international students, which university has courses offered in English, and so on and so forth. This can be quite cumbersome. This is basically what it means to go abroad as a free mover. And information is very hard to find. There is often uncertainty about the courses that they're offering, the credits, will they get accepted by my home institution? A lot of things going on there. You have to do it by yourself. It can be very time consuming. And yeah, if you recognize these issues, then we are here to help, because we from Asia Exchange and Beyond Abroad, our job is it to help you as a free mover to still go abroad and take away all this workload off from you. And yeah, what we are offering is basically everything that you can do through your university. So we offer, for example, a semester abroad and also short-term programs. And we take care of the entire application process. We have a lot of partner universities we work with abroad, so you can choose from them. And we made sure to have only partners that offer courses in English and universities that are globally accredited. Our offer is not only limited to the semester abroad, but we also do offer a full degree program. So if you're maybe not enrolled at a university right now, but you are a high school student close to finishing, or you're in between bachelor and master, you can also consider to do a full degree abroad, meaning you do, for example, the entire bachelor in South Korea, in Indonesia, and Thailand. That would be an option. And we have the gap year program, basically applying to the same group of people. If you're not enrolled currently, but you would like to study or to use your time more efficient, then you can dip a toe into the water and start with a gap semester abroad. And we do also have faculty lab programs. It's more interesting for our partnering universities. And we have summer schools and winter schools. So why should you choose Asia Exchange and Beyond Abroad to go abroad? As I said, going as a free mover, it can be very difficult. But we do help you with the entire process, and also you're not applying directly to our host universities, but the application is running through us, meaning our entire application process and the admission process is very, very simplified, and within 24 hours you can get a secured study placement as long as all the documents we require from you are handed in. And also regarding the application documents we need, we are really breaking it down so it's as easy as it can be. We really just need a handful of documents. You can do everything online on our website and get your study placement real quick. We have no quotas, no limited study places, meaning while at university you are competing against your fellow students for a spot in. Let's stay with the example of South Korea. With us, we have, as said, no limited study placements, so your spot is guaranteed. We're also not looking at your grades. We want to make studying abroad possible for the many, not the few. So we're really enabling our students to go abroad no matter what. And since we are in charge of accepting our students, you do not need to be worried. And also, since we do not have limited study places, that means you can apply together with your friends. Maybe you are a bit afraid to go abroad. Maybe it's the first time for you. Then just make use of that and apply together with a friend, and you can enjoy a semester abroad in Thailand together. We have discounted tuition fees, which means that you will not pay the full tuition fee when you go abroad. As mentioned in the very beginning, when you go as a so-called free mover, the world is open to you. You can apply anywhere to any university. However, keep in mind that you always have to pay the tuition fee. And tuition fees can be quite expensive. There is a big range depending on the country where you want to study, but that shouldn't scare you, because our tuition fees are usually ranging between 2,500 and 3,000, so still manageable. We have late application deadlines, meaning maybe you're running very late now to apply through your home university. But don't be alert now. With us, you're still able to apply 3 months around about 3 months before the semester starts with some of our destinations. So you can still apply very late and also see us as a so-called plan B. Maybe you want to wait and see if you get a spot through a university, but should that not work out, it's very likely that all our destinations still have their application windows open. So yeah, just get back to us then. Another advantage is that all our partner universities are offering their courses in English, and that's not a given. A lot of universities would also require you to have at least a little bit or like a basic knowledge of the local language. This is not the case for us. Everything is in English. And also, we offer 70 different study fields across our different host universities. So I'm pretty sure that any one of you, no matter how niche your study field is, you will find something in our portfolio. And abroad, you can do up to 36 credits per semester. So yeah, basically the same as when you go through your home institution. And last but not least, we have the study abroad expertise. As said, we're in this business for quite some time now. And while I'm here located in Helsinki, the rest of the team is across Asia, and also Europe. We are everywhere, always close to our students and host universities to make sure everything runs smoothly. Moving on. So what does it look like when you go abroad with us? This is our service in different stages. I saw there's a question coming in, but I will get back to that at the end and just continue here. So yeah, please be patient. And yeah, before the study program. So if you go on our website, you have a first look, you decide, hey, there are really interesting destinations, but I'm not quite sure yet what to take, which would be the best option for me. You can always book a free consultation with us on finding a suitable destination and also on like funding options. We're available in different languages. So yeah, if you send in a request, you can also request to get counseling, for example, in French, in German, and Finnish. Yeah, free to choose, and also, of course, always in English. And after the counseling session, and when you feel more confident and you hand in your application and also talk back with your home institution in case you're enrolled at an institution right now, and also check if the courses would fit, then we establish the channel with the host universities, meaning we take care that your application is well received. They will send the acceptance letters to our students. Then you can, for example, also apply already for the visa. And through every step, we will also guide you and send you emails and reminders when it's time to take the next step. And yeah, we will also give you information on your chosen destination and the study program. So there will be pre-departure webinars, for example, and also we connect our students or international students through WhatsApp groups and other social media platforms. So you can already get in touch with the other international peeps that you're studying with together, and then you can also go look for accommodation together, for example. But of course, we will also assist you there if you need help or any recommendations from our end. And then while you're there, you're attending the university, of course, but we will organize orientation activities at the destination so that you get to know your fellow students, that you get to know the campus. Yeah, that's always a lot of fun because we always plan for fun activities there as well. And then we will give you the opportunity to also go to charity visits or participate in company meetings. So maybe you're really interested in setting foot in the country that you've chosen, and it's always good to work on a network, get in touch with the people there, get a feeling for the working life maybe. So yeah, join us for those company meetings as well. It's very beneficial. And of course, throughout your entire study program, we are there for you 24/7. You can always reach one of us. And we also have on-site representatives at the university or then our own staff on site. And then after the study program, you just come back home. We will just collect some feedback because yeah, we always want to improve, of course. And we will send you the transcript of records, which you need then to get your courses accredited. Yeah, and that's basically it. Very straightforward. And let's talk. I also I saw that the question was about our study abroad destinations, and I already glimpsed or saw that they were requesting Japan. Unfortunately, now there's the reveal. Unfortunately, we do not have Japan in our portfolio, but we do have a great collection of different destinations. So just have a look here. We have partner universities in Indonesia, in Bali, where I've been, and I absolutely loved it. In Jakarta, the capital of Indonesia, also very, very cool. And then we also do have Sri Lanka, we have Singapore, Thailand. Also, they are different, like different cities and areas of the country, which is quite cool. We have China in our portfolio, South Korea, which is very, very popular, and we do have Malaysia and Taiwan as well. And moving on, then under our Beyond Abroad destination portfolio, we have Costa Rica, we have Mexico, Finland, Portugal, Italy, also there are two different destinations, Ireland and Australia. And now I will just, to give you like an idea, I will show you a couple of our universities, and I've chosen the newest ones. Maybe you're familiar with our portfolio, you had a look already, but these are two new universities. However, feel free to just explore our website. You will find all of our partner universities there as well, all the required documents, all the courses that they're offering, study fields. Yeah, all the information you basically need to make a decision and also to apply, you will find on our website. And let's first start, like this is a new one, the Atmajaya Catholic University of Indonesia in Jakarta. It's top 3 in private universities in Indonesia. So you can see here, for example, this one is a private one, but we have a good mix of public and private universities. Yeah, it's just based, like you have to make a decision based on your personal preference. And you can take bachelor level courses here. They do not offer masters, but again, this is not the case for all of our partner universities. Usually they offer bachelor and master level courses. And then you can find the semester dates here. This one would run from February until June or September until January. This is quite early for our, or comparing it to our European universities. However, again, it's different for all of our partner universities. So just have a look at the website and you will maybe find the one that suits your academic calendar. And then regarding the study fields, you can see here, for example, this university offers quite a lot of different study fields in English. It's business and economics, education languages, biotechnology, business administration. You can even do law, medicine and health science, and psychology or engineering. And then also to be found on our website, you can always find some information about the campus and the city. So here you can get just an overview. It's located in Jakarta. It's a mega city, a lot of people, but yeah, really, really fun city. I personally like it a lot. The campus has a lot of green open areas. You can also see here some pictures. And with almost all of our partner universities, you can always participate in their clubs and other university activities. So also definitely make use of that. It's always fun. It's a fun way to connect with the locals and with your fellow students. Yeah. And then I also want to show you the Konkuk University in Seoul, South Korea. As said, South Korea is a very, very, very popular destination at the moment. And we do have 2 other partner universities in South Korea as well, which we worked together with for a long time. But since there are many more students interested in coming to Seoul, we also added this one to our portfolio. And here again, this one only offers bachelor level courses, but our other partners in South Korea, they also offer master level courses. So make sure to check it out if that wouldn't be a good fit for you. Yeah, they offer business, social sciences, engineering, and biosciences. The other ones in South Korea offer a couple more, so definitely check it out. And yeah, for the Konkuk University, however, one thing to mention is our first 4 applicants, they will receive a discount on the tuition fee. You can check the tuition fee on our website, and yeah, make sure to be quick, and then you get to experience yeah, Seoul, South Korea at a discounted tuition. Again, here's some information on the university and the campus. It's in the heart of Seoul. Has very much green space around it. It's a really beautiful campus, and there are also a lot of sport and fitness facilities on campus, and also other clubs that you can join if you're more into arts, music, literature. There is definitely something for you. There are a lot of volunteer groups and cultural associations. So yeah, highly encouraging again to make use of that as well. Yeah, and that's it. As said, we also have the short-term program. So we have a summer and winter school in Bali, for example. We have a summer short-term program in South Korea. So if that's of interest and you do not want to commit to a full semester abroad, then definitely check that out on our website. And yeah, if you have any questions, always feel free to write us an email to info@AsiaExchange. And yeah, we are there to help. Yeah, and now I will get to the questions. First question was, is there any possibility to study abroad in Japan for 1 semester as students within management business field? As said, unfortunately, we do have not any partners in Japan. I'm really sorry that you're having a hard time finding something. I know the issue, it's really hard to find a suiting partner there or a university that offers enough English courses, but I hope I gave you also some insights into other cool destinations. I know Japan is really, really cool, but maybe I can fascinate you for something else as well. Is it possible to apply when being enrolled in a private university? Yes, it doesn't matter where you're enrolled right now, private, public university, if you're a high school student, if you're in between bachelor and master, we will find something for you as our universities offer a lot of different programs. So yeah, there will definitely be something for you as well. The only requisites we have is you need to be 18. And yeah, but then you're good to go. Can you give us an idea of what we will need to pay for before going and once we're in the country studying? So what you need to pay is first of all, and the biggest cost is the tuition fee. And I mentioned it, it's around like between 2,400. Some of our destinations are more expensive and up to 3,000. Now that we've been talking about it, South Korea and Bali, for example, is around 2,400 and Korea 2,600 for the tuition fee. But often you will receive or there are high chances to receive financial aid from there must be some local funding systems available, or from your university, for example. There's one really famous one, it's called Promos. And then maybe for the German fellas here, there's Auslands-BAföG, which is really easy to get. And I know Sweden, Norwegian, they also have their own systems in place to support students to study abroad. So don't let that scare you. And then our service is free of charge. However, we do have an application fee of 75 euros, which will also not be refunded. So while you can cancel your semester abroad and will get a refund of your tuition fee up until 30 days before the semester starts, we will keep the application fee. And yeah, that just ensures us that you really mean it when you send in all your documents and we start to process them. And yeah, this is upfront. And then, of course, you have to pay your flights. And then on site, make sure to keep in mind that you will have to pay for living expenses. This also includes, for example, accommodation. A lot of our partners, for example, in South Korea and also yeah, in other destinations, they have dormitories available. In Australia, for example, it's also very common to have dormitories for the students, and there you pay definitely way less than if you would stay on your own somewhere else, especially in the mega cities. To accommodation or like rent can be pretty high, so staying at the dormitories is definitely a budget-friendly option. And yeah, and then whatever you need to live, and for any trips you might do, yeah, that's what you have to keep in mind. And let's move on. Would you be able to work while studying overseas? In most countries, you're not allowed to work because when you enter the country, you're most likely entering it as a student, like so you're on a student visa, and on a student visa, you're not allowed to work in most countries. But yeah, that always depends on the type of visa you're having on the country. But generally, or most likely, you will not be able to study while you're overseas. If I apply to be enrolled soon, when do I need to pay the tuition fees? Immediately when I'm applying or a little bit later? So in general, if you want to apply very soon, that would probably mean you are planning to study abroad with us in spring 2026. The deadlines are open until November. Some are also only ending in December. But yeah, so we need to have the complete application by the time the deadline is coming to an end. And then after you handed in your completed application, we will send you the invoice of your tuition fee, like around about a week later. And yeah, then you will have to pay. Otherwise, we cannot process your application any further. Could you give us some information about Siam University in Bangkok? What about the exams, or doesn't have exams and have tasks? I will answer this real quick because all the information, just go on our website and read it there. Also, ask former students. We have a section on our website which is called Ask Former Students, and you will find ambassadors from each destination. They can also give you some insights into what they experienced on site. So yeah, I will jump over, but exams and yeah, this is something also depends on which courses you take. I don't know if you have an experience with studying at a university, but usually at the end of your course, you usually have a written exam or you have an assignment or something. But in Thailand, for example, it's more common to have also the classic exam style final exam. Yeah. Should I ask my home university in advance if they accept the grades, or is it sure that they accept? It's not sure, definitely. It's very, very important when you are enrolled at a university right now and you plan to go abroad as a so-called free mover. Make sure your home institution is informed. Hey, you just let them know, hey, I will go, but I will go independently. And then usually you have to set up a learning agreement with your faculty, for example, where you say, hey, abroad at Siam University, for example, I want to take this and that course. Would it be accepted? And then your faculty leader goes through it, reads the description of the course, and then gives you the go or not. And then you have to look for new courses that they will be pleased with. But yeah, please do that upfront to make sure that in the end you will get everything accredited. What did you study in Bali? Can you tell about your experience? So I'm originally from Germany, and in Germany I studied something in direction of like cultural studies with a focus on business and Southeast Asian and East Asian studies. So it kind of fit that I wanted to go to Asia, and then I chose Bali. And in Bali, at Udayana University, I focused on international business, global management, and I chose courses from these study fields. This is also important to mention from our host universities. You can usually pick your courses from different study fields. This also guarantees that you will definitely find something that suits your specific study program that you're studying right now. And yeah, it was absolutely amazing. I had university from Monday till Thursday. That's when I had the courses, and then I usually had the weekend or like a longer weekend. So I also used a lot of time to just travel and do my assignments from wherever. I was around a lot. And yeah, in my opinion, like destinations, those like tropical warm destinations give you a great chance to work towards your degree while at the same time also enjoying the beauty of the country of your choice. And also, yeah, go study somewhere where other would go to do holiday. um, do we have kind of a sample for an agreement? Usually every university has a learning agreement or like a template for it. Just Google it, learning agreement template, and I'm sure you will find something. It's usually just like a table, and then on the one side you would write the course that you would normally take at your home university, and on the other side you would put what you want to take at your chosen host university. So you're basically just substituting it, and your faculty leader needs to accept that. Where in Bali was that university? So we have within Bali, we have partner universities in different locations. The Udayana University was located in Jimbaran, which is in the south, like it's the tip of the island. But we do also have partner universities in Denpasar, like in the middle, where also the airport is. Yeah, I personally really liked that the Udayana University, the international campus, was in the south because I like that way more. It has all the nice beaches, in my opinion, and I liked also living there. So yeah. Do you always need a student visa, no matter which passport you hold? In e.g. Korea, I have a German passport. Yeah, as a German, you would need a student visa to study in South Korea. So you cannot travel or you cannot enter the country on a tourist visa if you're planning to study there. It's just yeah, you shouldn't be doing that. That's the incorrect visa for your purpose of stay. Just stick to the rules, get the student visa. Yeah. And then of course, depending on each or where you're from, which passport you hold, there might be different yeah, different regulations on getting your visa. How can I know which type of visa I need to study in Bangkok? I'm from France. First of all, it's written on our website. So on each of our destination pages, you will also find like the visa section, and it tells you which visa you would need. And then also during the entire application process and yeah, when you're accepted into the program, our program and our destination coordinators will inform you which visa type exactly you need. So don't worry, you won't miss out on this information. And if you're still scared, you can also just write us an email, info@exchange, and then we can also tell you which visa you exactly need to study there. Thanks, but could I go on travels during that time? I guess that's referred to the visa. This really depends. So it's from country to country, it's a kind of different. You always have to check, but usually you cannot exit the country, because if you come back into the country, you will lose your student visa and you're coming in as a tourist again. So always make sure to check the regulations. Yeah, so what I would recommend is to maybe not travel outside the country during your semester abroad, like or during the study period, but save that for the end or maybe the beginning of your travels. For example, how I did it was while I was studying in Bali, I would travel mostly in Indonesia. There are a lot of places to go to. I mean, Bali's just a small little island. And after my study semester, and when I was done with my exams and everything, I left the country and traveled around a bit and then actually came back to pick up my stuff again. But then I just came in back with a tourist visa. So just make sure to keep in mind the regulations of the visa. Thanks, but could I go? Oh, sorry. Okay, I was planning to go to Japan on a weekend, for example. Thank you so much. Yeah, just keep that for the end. It's easier, and yeah, then you won't have the hassle of applying for a new visa again or anything. Because yeah, for like if you were the one with the German passport, it's easy to go in and out on a tourist visa. Are there any other questions? I know we are a bit over time already, and I'm really sorry for that. There's one more question. When the semester starts in October, but I fly in September to Japan, do I have at first, and my student visa starts in October? Yeah. So if you travel up front, if you first go to Japan, for example, there's no problem. You just enter Japan as a tourist, and then you fly over to Korea, and you will enter the country on student visa. Yeah, and then just once you arrive, it will basically start. So you can first go somewhere else. Yeah, if I understood this correctly. So you can just travel normally, and then just be aware that once you enter the country, your student visa is valid, and once you leave, it's invalid to re-enter. For most destinations, at least. Exactly. The student visa is timed so that when you arrive, or you should arrive close to the semester start date, because it has like a time limit, or there's like a period of time where you can enter on the student visa. Yeah, just time it so that it also it lasts you throughout your semester abroad study. Are there any other questions? Then I would stop the presentation here now, and I hope I got to answer most of your questions at least. And if you still have questions, please, as said, just feel free, like reach out to us, just write us an email. And yeah, I hope I see your application soon in our inbox, and I hope you all feel motivated to study abroad now. Well, then, thank you so much for listening in, and I hope wherever you are, you have a great day, great evening, and hope to talk to you soon. Bye bye.